Our modern world is powered by the steady increase of advancing technologies, perpetuating the uncontrolled increase of electrical energy usage. Electromagnetic fields, EMFs of all frequencies, represent one of the most common and fastest growing environmental influences with growing concerns for human health.
We have never had this type of impending risk facing society. And those studies are showing us doubling and tripling in the risk of brain cancer and eye cancer.
There has been some concern for a while that radio frequency waves could affect cells in the brain.
And the European Environmental Agency has pushed for more studies, saying cell phones could be as big a public health risk as smoking, asbestos, and leaded gasoline.
There are between 30,000 and 50,000 new cases of brain and eye cancer attributable to cell phone use.
All kinds of ailments, headaches, dizziness, even cancer and leukemia. What if you measured that?
Acclaimed neurosurgeon Charlie Teo fears there's a connection between exposure to wireless technologies and illness.
These levels of exposure will continue to increase as technology advances. EMFs are found in the non-ionizing part of the electromagnetic spectrum between 0 and 300 gigahertz and are emitted from common sources such as broadcasting, private and governmental telecommunication antenna services, mobile communications base stations, satellite navigation, electrical power lines, as well as digital devices, home appliances, and cellular phones that surround us daily in our working and living space. With cell phone subscriptions predicted to reach over 8 billion, very few people are aware of the proven health hazards of EMF radiation emitted by cell phones and cell phone towers. During the last 3 decades, the interest in the negative biological impact of EMF radiation has been raised amongst scientists and international bodies such as the World Health Organization. Within the independent scientific community, there is no question as to the adverse effect of EMF radiation, including microwaves, on biological systems. The director of the University of the Pittsburgh Cancer Institute issued a warning to 3,000 faculty staff about the possible health risks associated with cell phone use. The advisory recommends measures to limit exposure and warns that children are likely to be more sensitive and should not use cell phones except for emergencies. Recent studies have shown that cell phone EMF radiation can cause damage to genetic material, in particular to human white blood cells, where the DNA itself is damaged, and this mutation can consequently lead to increased cancer risk. Dr. David O. Carpenter, a public health physician trained at Harvard Medical School and director of the Institute for Health and the Environment at the University of Albany, New York, believes that up to 30% of all childhood cancers come from exposure to EMF radiation. Biomedical scientist Dr. Henry Lai at the Bioelectromagnetics Research Laboratory at the University of Washington in Seattle is a preeminent leader in the field of DNA research and the effects of electromagnetic energy on biological systems. Dr. Lai demonstrated convincingly that exposures of only 2 hours of moderate levels of microwave could increase the frequency of single-strand DNA breaks After years of exposure to cell phone radiation, the DNA in human cells constantly suffers attack, some of which is never repaired. Exposure to cell phone radiation has been associated with a wide range of health conditions, such as constant headaches, chronic fatigue, impaired immune system, memory loss, sleep disorders, cardiovascular stress, intense hyperactivity, generalized depression, DNA alteration or damage, brain tumors, and melanoma of the eye.
We hit the streets today to find out how many people realized how much radiation was emitting from their cell phones.
I've heard about it, but I don't really know. Nope.
The thoughts crossed my mind, but I'm not really concerned, no.
What if we showed you, we have a meter here, what if we showed you how much radiation it's emitting?
Wow, look at the spike. It's going up.
The closer I get to it, you can start seeing it spiking.
Whoa, yeah, okay. I'm a believer. Look at that.
There's a product out on the market called the Neutralizer. What it does is neutralize the radiation emitting from your cell phone, turning it into a frequency that's easier for your body to absorb. And it's a sticker that you just put on the back of your cell phone. And like I said, it will neutralize that radiation signal.
Scientific researcher Kim Danderand, Aultera's founder, responded to the growing health concern of EMF radiation, and after years of stringent laboratory research, released the Aulterra Neutralizer that is optimized to realign and neutralize the hazardous components of EMF radiation without compromising the performance of mobile and cell phones. Kim Danderand is the leading authority in his field and holds a U.S. patent with 43 claims on his products. He lectures internationally and works with quantum biology labs to continuously expand the research and science behind his products. The Aulterra Neutralizer is in use in over 60 countries and has been scientifically tested and verified, and the results have been peer-reviewed and published in international scientific journals. The Aulterra Neutralizer is a small 1 1/4 inch homeopathic holographic disc containing a proprietary blend of natural, highly paramagnetic minerals and elements enhanced with nanotechnology. The Aulterra Neutralizer is easy to use. The adhesive back disc will stick to almost any surface and work on any style of cell phone or electrical device, providing protection as long as it remains on the device. Cognizant Communication Corporation, an international journal on electrotherapeutic research, published Dr. Maria Saldona and Dr. Glenn Ryan's study, demonstrated that cellular phone radiation produced a 40% increase in the rate of DNA rewinding, and that this effect was 95% reversed, and the cell phone radiation intensity was reduced by 50% by using the Aulterra Neutralizer's shielding device. Dr. Lisa Tully, principal investigator from the Energy Medicine Research Institute study, dramatically showed the complete effectiveness of Aulterra in preventing the detrimental effects of cell phones on the brain. Dr. Joie P. Jones, professor of radiological sciences at the University of California, Irvine, also concurs that the studies showing the reduction in EMF signals by the small Aulterra Neutralizer are phenomenal. Besides cell phones, Aulterra Neutralizer's active ingredients can also neutralize the incoherent energy of man-made EMF radiation from electrical household or office equipment, such as microwave ovens, computers, and the like, rendering them harmless to the human body. As advancing technology prevails, make the smart choice. Protect yourself and your loved ones. Contact Aultera or your healthcare professional today to get your supply of Aulterra Neutralizers and learn about our wholesale and affiliate programs.